Hi, hello guys. This is Vijay, chemistry lecturer from Ailaba Junior College. As you know that we have started our NEET series. Based on that, we are discussing about NEET chemistry, unit 2 atomic structure. In that particular unit, today we are going to discuss about few numericals. Let's start. Yes, now look at this next question guys. The frequency of the radiation emitted when the electron falls from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 1 in a hydrogen atom, that will be, here in this particular question, the given ionization energy of hydrogen, that is 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joule per atom, and H value Planck's constant, that is given 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule per joule second. Okay, let us see how to solve this problem. According to this particular question, we are going to follow the formula, that is V is equal to 1 by H into ionization energy. IE stands for ionization energy into 1 by N1 square S minus 1 by N2 square. Okay, now let us apply all the values so that we can get the answer. Okay, so let us apply all the value here, that is 2.18 into 10 to the power of minus 18 divided by this Planck's constant value, yes, that is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34. So we get the Planck's constant value into 1 by N1 square, that is nothing but 1, okay, minus 1 by N2 square, that is nothing but 1 by 16. Okay, so simplifying this we could get, simplifying this we could get 3.08 into 10 to the 3.08 into 10 to the power of 15 per second. Okay, so according to this particular question, option C is the right answer. By this way we can solve this problem. Let us go for the next question. Now look at this question guys. In hydrogen atom, energy of first excited state, that is minus 3.4 electron volt. Find out kinetic energy of the same orbit of hydrogen atom. Let us see how to solve this problem. Suppose the nucleus of hydrogen atom that have the charge of 1 proton positive electron. Okay, so the electron revolves in an orbit of the radius r around it. Therefore, the centripetal force which is supplied by the electrostatic force of attraction between the electron and nucleus, that could be written as mv square by r, yes, using this formula ze square divided by r square. Okay, now let us see how to solve this problem. So this could be written in the another format, that is r mv square, that is nothing but z e squared by r, and that could be written as kinetic energy, half mv square, that is equal to 1 by 2 z e square by r, that is nothing but kinetic energy. Okay, now the total energy, let us see. Total energy is nothing but En, that is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy, that is nothing but the total energy in the first excited state. So that is E is equal to 1 by 2 mv square, okay, plus z e square by r the whole square, z e square by r. Okay, so that is nothing but plus 1 by 2, yes, replacing the value, that is z e square by r minus z e square by r. Okay, so here let us write the E value, that is minus 3 electron volt, that is equal to 1 by 2 z e square by r. Okay, so total kinetic energy, now let us find. So total, therefore the kinetic energy, that is equal to, let us write the kinetic energy 1 by 2 s z e square by r Yes, that is nothing but replacing the value here. Yes, minus 3.4 electron volt actually, sorry, minus 3.4 electron volt. So let us replace its value, so it will become plus 3.4 electron volt. Okay, so by this way we can solve this problem. According to this particular question, you see option A is the right answer. Okay, now let us go for the next question. Look at this question, guys. According to Bohr's theory, the energy required for an electron in the lithium 2 plus ion to be emitted from n is equal to 2 state. Here in the question that is given that the ground state ionization energy of hydrogen atom, that is 13.6 electron volt. So let us see how to solve this problem. According to this question, you see the energy of the electron. The energy of the electron. Okay, so the energy of the electron in the second orbit of the lithium 2 plus ion. Okay, second orbit of lithium 2 plus ion. Okay, so that is, we are going to use this formula, right? That is 13.6 hydrogen like atom. We are using this formula Z square by n square. Okay, so minus 13.6 into Z square, that is nothing but atomic number. Yes, atomic number of the lithium, that is 3 square divided by n square. N square is nothing but second orbit, so 2 square. Okay, so that is nothing but minus 13.6 into 3 square. 3 squares are 9 by 4 square, 2 squares are 4. Okay, simplifying this we could get minus 30.6 electron volt. So by this way we can solve this problem. According to this particular question, option C is the right answer. Okay, now let us go for the next question. So now look at this question, guys. The Bohr orbit radius for the hydrogen atom n is equal to 1, which is approximately 0.530 Armstrong. Okay, so the radius for the first excited state n is equal to 2, orbit is in Armstrong. Here are 4 different options given. Let us see how to solve this problem. So according to this particular question, you see the radius of the hydrogen atom, that is given 0.530 Armstrong. So number of the excited state, that is n value, that is equal to 2. Atomic number of hydrogen, we know that Z is equal to 1. So we know that the Bohr radius, using the formula we are going to find this answer. Let us write the value given in the question first. Okay, so radius, yes, first we are going to write the radius of hydrogen atom. So radius of hydrogen atom given in the question, that is 0.530 Armstrong. Okay, and excited state, number of excited state. So number of excited state, that is nothing but n, that is equal to 2. So number of excited state also we have written, and atomic number of hydrogen. Okay, now let us write atomic number of hydrogen. Okay, so atomic number of hydrogen, that is S symbol Z, that is equal to 1. Okay, now let us use this formula and find the answer. R, that is equal to n square by Z into radius of the atom. Okay, radius of atom, so that is nothing but n square. So n square is nothing but number of excited state, that is 2 square. Yes, divided by Z stands for atomic number, that is 1, into radius of the atom, that is given here. Yes, 0.530 Armstrong. Now simplifying this we could get 4 into, simplifying this we are going to get 4 into, yes, this is nothing but 2 squares are 4, so 4 into 0.530 Armstrong. Okay, so that is nothing but 2.12 Armstrong. So by this way we can solve this problem. So according to this particular question, option D is the right answer. Now let us go for the next question. Look at this question, guys. The radius of hydrogen atom in the ground state, that is 0.53 Armstrong. The radius of lithium 2 plus ion in a similar state, that is given as, here are 4 different options given, and lithium 2 plus ions atomic number also given as 3. Let us see how to solve this problem. According to this particular question, you see the state of the hydrogen atom, okay, state of hydrogen atom, that is N is equal to 1, okay, state of the hydrogen atom, okay. Now radius of hydrogen atom, so radius of hydrogen atom given in the question, radius of hydrogen atom, okay, radius of the hydrogen atom, that is nothing but R, 0.53 Armstrong, so radius also given. Now atomic number of lithium, atomic number of lithium 2 plus ion, okay, so lithium 2 plus ion, that is lithium 2 plus ion, that is atomic number Z is equal to 3, okay. Now radius of lithium 2 plus ion, radius of lithium 2 plus ion, let us write the formula, radius into n square by z, that is nothing but radius we are going to find, and n square, that is the state of hydrogen atom. So state of hydrogen atom given here as 1, so 1 square by z stands for 3 into radius of the hydrogen atom, radius of the hydrogen atom, that is nothing but 0.53 Armstrong, okay. So simplifying this, we could get 0.17 Armstrong, okay. So by this way we can solve this problem. Let us go for the next question, and in this particular question you see option A is the right answer, okay. Now let us go for the next question. Look at this question, guys. If ionization potential for hydrogen atom, that is 13.6 electron volt, then ionization potential for helium plus will be. So here are 4 different options given. Let us see how to solve this problem. So according to this particular question, you see the ionization energy of any hydrogen like species, hydrogen like atom which are having 1 electron, there we are going to follow an equation, that is ionization energy. Only this is applicable for the hydrogen like species, the the element having the only 1 electron, okay. So ionization energy, that is equal to 2 pi square and z square m electron to the power of 4 by h square. So this could be modified and written as, that is nothing but what actually, or yes, ionization energy is directly proportional to z square, atomic number square. So since the atomic number of hydrogen, that is 1, and the helium, that is 2, therefore this ionization energy of helium is plus, that should be as 2 square. So 2 square, that is nothing but what, 4 times. So applying that value, 13.6 into this 4 multiplying, yes, 13.6 into 4, 13.6 we have taken for hydrogen like species, into helium, and the ionization energy of the helium plus ion, that is 2 square, that is nothing but 4. So multiplying this, we could get 54.4 electron volt. So by this way we can solve this problem. So according to this particular question, option A is the right answer. Okay, now let us go for the next question. Look at this question, guys. A 0.66 kg ball which is moving with the speed of 100 meter per second, the associated wavelength would be, associated wavelength will be, okay. Here the Planck's constant value is given 6.623 in 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. So let us see how to solve this problem. So according to this particular question, we are going to follow this formula, lambda is equal to h by mv. Okay, h is nothing but Planck's constant. Planck's constant 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule and second. and this m value, mass of the ball, that is given in the question, that is 0.66 into velocity, that is given 100 meter per second. Okay, simplifying this, we could get 1 into 10 to the power of minus 35 meter. Okay, so by this way we can solve this problem. According to this particular question, option D is the right answer. Okay, now let us go for the next question. So the measurement of the electron position if associated with an uncertainty in momentum which is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 18 gram centimeter per second. The uncertainty in the electron velocity, which is mass of the electron, is given here 9 into 10 to the power of minus 28 gram. Okay, it is converted into gram and it is given. Let us see how to solve this problem. So according to this particular question, we are going to follow the formula, that is momentum. P is equal to m into v. Yes, P stands for momentum, mass into velocity. Okay, substituting the given values delta x and m, so that we could get the answers, that is 1 into 10 to the power of minus 18 gram centimeter per second. Okay, that is nothing but, that is equal to 9 into 10 to the power of minus 28 gram, that is nothing but the mass of the electron. Okay, into delta v, substituting all the value here. So this is nothing but P, this is nothing but mass of the electron, this is nothing but delta v velocity. Okay, yes, delta v is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 18 gram centimeter per second divided by 9 into 10 to the power of minus 28 gram. Okay, so simplifying this, we could get the answer 1.1 into 10 to the power of 9 centimeter per second, because gram and gram could be cancelled. Okay, this could be written as 1 into 10 to the power of 9 centimeter per second. Okay, 1.1 into 10 to the power of 9, that could be written as 1 into 10 to the power of 9 centimeter per second. So by this way we can solve this problem. According to this particular question, option A is the right answer. Okay, now so far guys, we have discussed few numericals in this particular topic, unit 2 atomic structure, few practice numericals, and this particular topic we are going to discuss few more numericals in one more video. Until then, thank you guys.